So I know a lot of people are going to be thinking, oh my gosh, 1200 calories is way too low. I'm doing a calorie deficit of 1200 calories for this week because it's going to keep that motivation for me rolling. And if I lose the weight a little quicker for that first week and I see a little difference, it's going to keep me motivated to keep on going on this calorie counting journey. For me, calorie counting is pretty much the best way to lose weight because I know how much I'm eating and I know how much I should be eating, so it helps me a lot. I know there's like such a bad rep with calorie counting nowadays, especially with the diet culture thing all happening in this modern age. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing this for a week, and then after this week I'm gonna be counting about 14 to 1600 calories. I'm gonna just progress my way up as the weeks go by, but for this first week I'm going to start off with 1200 calories. So this is everything I ate in a week. I'm going to show you my starting weight, and then by the end of the week on Monday I'll show you the end results of how much I weigh. So enough with the rambling, let's start off with Monday. It's 11:49 right now, so for lunch I'm going to have one avocado and one beef stick. Of course I gotta have my sriracha with it. For a late lunch slash dinner, because I think this is gonna be my last meal, I'm just gonna make like a Japanese stir fry. So I'm just gonna use some leftover bacon, white mushrooms, a potato, 3 carrots. There were like 3 different colors. I'm gonna use this konjac yam cake, and it's really popular in Asia. Well, at least I know in Japan it is. Usually a lot of like models eat this just because it's so low in calories and really filling. Like this whole package right here is only 15 calories. Also, don't mind my hands. I did tan last night and I got some on my hands, so I'm also going to be flavoring it up with some soy sauce, some mirin, and a little bit of sugar, and that should be it. So I kind of already had my coffee. I kind of forgot to film, but it was basically the same as yesterday, except I used espresso instead of instant coffee. So now I'm just gonna go for a walk and come back. Depending if I'm hungry or not when I come back from my walk, I'll eat, but I don't know because I have a doctor's appointment today that I'm kind of nervous about, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I thought I was recording, but I guess not. But I just added in about 200 grams of banana and under a cup of homemade soy milk. I just finished the whole jug. Monk fruit extract. I'm gonna add some of that in. It's pure monk fruit, about 3 big scoops. Actually, I'm gonna add 5 big scoops. Protein powder. Tablespoon of unsweetened cocoa powder, a little bit more water, and then we're gonna blend it. I'm having myself a Diet Pepsi. I will always forever be Team Pepsi. I'm just gonna have one of these. Okay guys, so for dinner I have a kabocha squash. I'm gonna use the whole thing. This is about 800 grams and it's about 200 calories for this whole thing, so it's gonna be really filling. Also, I have some tofu because your girl's gotta have some protein. I'm gonna have half a block of this and I'm just gonna braise everything. I'm gonna chop things up and just braise it, flavor it with soy sauce, and that's pretty much it. And I'm just gonna take the skin off just because, I don't know, I'm very like weird when it comes to eating the skin. Like if it was organic and I knew, like if I grew it and I knew where it came from, I wouldn't mind, but since it's not, then I'm just gonna take all the skin off. Also, I'm on my second Pepsi tonight. So, cheers! So I'm gonna have 2 tablespoons of mirin and 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. I also added some broth in here. Bowl number 2. It is mid-morning and I'm having a Diet Pepsi. It's 11:30 right now. Lunch is here. So for lunch, I'm gonna have a sweet potato gnocchi. Basically a sweet potato with a 1/3 cup of flour. I'm gonna add a scoop of protein powder and some salt and make that gnocchi, and then I'll probably just simmer it, make it really simple, put it in some butter and some sage, and that's pretty much it. Oh, maybe some Parmesan cheese. So it's gonna be a high calorie meal, but it's gonna be really filling. Okay, so change of plans. It's a lot wetter than I thought. There's no way I'm gonna be able to make gnocchi, so I'm gonna go ahead and just make like dumplings instead. Hopefully it holds its shape. Add in the sage and make it nice and crispy. Just sprinkle on a little bit of cheese. This is actually so good. It's a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. Yum. Half sour pickles. Just take one of these. Okay, so I'm on the road right now, but I am having myself a Diet Pepsi. I was about to say Diet Coke. Diet Pepsi. For dinner, I'm going to have some ice cream. This is the Target brand. It's the mint cookies and cream. It's so good, and it's only 360 calories with 21 grams of protein, so I'm in love with this. So today I'm having coffee. It's basically espresso, a 0-calorie syrup, and some unsweetened almond milk. So yeah, it's lunchtime. We're gonna have a salad. I have all this leftover salad before it goes bad. I also have some strawberries that I'm soaking and cleaning right now. I have 7 of these. I'm gonna eat them before they go bad. I also have some chickpeas that I made. I'm gonna finish it off with this truffle flavored balsamic vinegar. This stuff is so good. So I'm using 2 tablespoons of this. I'm gonna also have a Diet Pepsi on the side, kind of like a dessert afterwards. So earlier I made a little 40-calorie brownie. I did post a recipe on my shorts, so it kind of turned out more like cake. I'm about to go to the gym and I kind of like had half of this ice cream, maybe more than half of this ice cream. This is my favorite. It's a Target brand. I feel like this is so much better than the Halo Top ice cream for some reason. Just came back from my workout, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of this. I have this much left. And with the ice cream, I'm also gonna have the other brownie. So this is gonna be the last thing I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have some protein powder. I'm just trying to have more protein, especially with a lower calorie deficit. Good morning, guys. It is Friday. We're gonna go work out this morning. Well, it's actually kind of late morning. It's 9:30 right now, so I probably won't hit the gym until 11ish because I'm gonna make something to eat beforehand. I have some pearled barley here. I'm gonna go ahead and make like a little porridge. I have some pearled barley. I'm gonna use a 1/3 cup. And then we're gonna go ahead and boil this. In my barley, I'm gonna add 20 grams of brown sugar, a little bit of cinnamon, and a cup of almond milk. And we're gonna let that simmer. I have some potatoes and carrots. I didn't weigh them out yet. I'm gonna weigh them out after I cut them up. And then I have my chicken here. This is 8 ounces. My slow cooker's right here. What else? My cabbage is back here. And I just gotta figure out the seasonings and the condiments I wanna put in there. So let's start peeling. Carrots. I'm also adding sea kelp, seaweed. I'm adding about this much in of the sea kelp. I'm gonna add in the chicken, add the cabbage in there. Actually, sorry, you know what? I'm gonna add in a little bit of water and then add the flavorings, which I'm using 35 grams of miso paste, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and 2 tablespoons of mirin. All right, now I'm gonna add in the cabbage. This is a lot. This is about 1.5 pounds of cabbage. It's a lot of cabbage. And then we're just gonna put this on low. Okay guys, so it's been 6 hours later. Let's see. It looks like it's ready, you guys. I'm so hungry. So it's 5 o'clock. I'm gonna serve me a bowl. And honestly, I think I'm gonna have this whole thing for the rest of the day because it looks like it's a lot, but when you do the math, I'm only having 1200 calories a day, so this is actually a pretty good amount. I love to do like high volume, low calorie foods just because it's a lot more filling, and I'm just the type of girl who likes to eat, you know. Happy Saturday, everyone. So I slept in today, so my meal is pretty late, so I didn't even have any coffee today. I don't really think I need any. I think I'm just gonna have like a smoothie afterwards. But it's currently 1:41. Like, I slept in. Well, I didn't really sleep in. I was just laying in my bed all day until like noon. So we're gonna go ahead and have some lunch. We're gonna have some spring rolls. I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle this mushroom umami seasoning I got at Trader Joe's. Not let it be like too bland. And then just like, yeah. I don't want to do anything today, but I have a lot of things that I gotta get done, so I'm gonna go ahead and start wrapping these up. And I'm gonna use this chili sauce I got at Trader Joe's. Yay! Okay, so the spring rolls were really good, but they weren't really that filling. So I'm gonna make a smoothie, starting with banana. I'm gonna do a cup of blueberries, scoop of protein. But first I'm gonna add in some almond milk. Then, just to make it a little sweeter, I'm gonna add a couple of spoonfuls of pure monk fruit. Okay guys, since I'm feeling lazy and it just feels like a lazy day and I just don't really feel like cooking or anything, I'm gonna go ahead and make some chicken drumsticks into the slow cooker, and I'm just literally just gonna season it with barbecue sauce and some of this Dano's seasoning. I just don't feel like cooking today, so this is gonna be what we're having. So I'm gonna go ahead and I cleaned the chicken already, so now I just gotta season it real good, put it in the slow cooker and just leave it. Okay, so I ended up kind of burning the sides. Luckily the chicken is good, so I'm gonna have this. I went to go drive down to Dairy Queen, which was like a 25-minute drive. It definitely wasn't worth it, but at the same time it was, because I was craving a cheeseburger from there so bad. I don't know, so this is like my guilty pleasure today. And I think they got my order wrong too, because there's like extra cheese with like some kind of like spicy sauce, so I'll probably just have to add on the extra calories.